Are you here with us? So we're in the basement here at Food Among the Flowers.
He hit me.
Who hit you?
Like whatever I saw was on the inside.
There's nobody outside. We're here tonight with Special Research Investigations as well as Charleston Ghost Tour Company, Mountaineer Paranormal. We have our special guests here. Tonight we're going to be doing an investigation here at this location that's never been done before. We're getting ready to go through and do our sweeps of the building. We've kind of got our cameras set up at this point. Thank you once again for joining us on this new adventure here at Food Among the Flowers in Charleston, West Virginia.
I run Charleston Ghost Tour Company, and what it is a little walking tour in downtown Charleston, and we go over ghost stories and history and local folklore all around different spots in Charleston. We had a report that they had some activity and that they would like to get it confirmed or not confirmed one way or the other. Ironically, my husband is a photojournalist for a local news station, and they were here doing a story to promote the business that's in the building, the floral and catering business. And he was like, oh yeah, my wife is, Charleston Ghost Tour Company. And then of course, one thing led to another, and he came home with the story, and I called up SRI because they were the first ones that came to mind, and here we are.
Hey, my name's Austin Stanley. I head up a Mountaineer Paranormal from Raleigh County. I founded Mountaineer Paranormal for one reason, is I'm wanting to try to bring, a new light to West Virginia other than ATV trails, hunting, fishing, stuff like that. I just want to bring in new form of tourism to West Virginia because we have a lot to offer. The state has it is cram-packed with history. Brian had messaged me when they started contemplating on coming down here, and me and April was talking. When they asked me and I had it off, it's kind of like everything was set in place. Everything was meant to be that way. But I got invited and I had it off. I was going to come up here and enjoy myself, This place has never before been investigated, so that's another perk. Want to give Brian a shout out for inviting me to come up here April too, and Scott. It just means so much to me. People that's been doing this for longer than I've been living has invited me that hasn't been doing it less than a year to come up here and do this, so I feel honored to be up here, and I want to say thank you to everyone that invited me.
So the original Bartlett family that built the funeral home in 1931.
Bruce Bartlett came from a funeral family.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in Grafton in Taylor County, moved down to this area. His brother opened up his own funeral home,
Mm-hmm.
Which still exists in some incarnation in St. Albans.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in 1918, he and another gentleman opened up a funeral home on the east end of Charleston.
Mm-hmm. And so the west end of Charleston was, at that time, you're talking about the poorest part of the city. 1918 to 1930, after the post-World War I era, things were kind of built up quite a bit. We were into the roaring 20s. Charleston kind of saw a little bit of a reboost during that time, as much as the country did. But then in 1929, on October 29th, 1929, the economy crashed, and we ended up with the Great Depression. So when the late 1920s, 1930s, with this location that we're talking about, you're talking about a location right in the midst of all this poverty of the Great Depression and stuff like that in predominantly black neighborhoods. This is a neighborhood that if you go on and you look through the Library of Congress records, you can find a lot of shanty homes with multi-generational families. Then you had right down below the location on the Elk River and Canal River Combine, you had people living in the houseboats. You had a lot of people moving up and down from basically Dunbar, St. Albans, and so on, all the way to Charleston, that they didn't like to pay taxes on the land that they were living on. So what did they do? They would buy these houseboats. And when the government said, hey, it's time for you to pay your taxes, well, they just unhook and float down the river. That way they couldn't be trapped, quote unquote. And that was a very common practice.
The west side of Charleston, it's really kind of an interesting location, what we call the west side of Charleston now. Sometimes it's referred as Elk City, Elk City District. At different various points, it was one of the richest areas in the area. You had huge plantations like the Little Page.
So when we went back through the Sanborns, as early as 1907, I could find
1893 was the earliest. That there was absolutely, positively a dwelling, a wooden dwelling, which would have been a personal home.
It was a two-story structure. We know that from the Sanborn fire maps because if you look at it closely, you have solid lines and you have dashed lines, which indicate multi-level story structure. It was a two-story structure that was set on the location. There was an additional building right next to the location, which I'm assuming was like a coach house or something like that. And then they had a location back close to where Tudor's is now. That was another little small structure on the property.
The first kind of private citizen that owned it was William Reveals, and he purchased it in 1877. And he held on to it, 1877, and he held on to it for 10 years. So more than likely he had a house there, we're not 100% sure. But he and his wife lived there until 1887 when he sold to Mary Cox and James Cox. And then after that, it went through various different ownerships until the Bartlett's. So in your opinion, what we've known so far, do you think it's going to be an active night?
Yeah, in all honesty, my heart's skipping a little bit. I am a little tingly tonight.
There's just a weird, it's a real weird feeling, and it's not because this place used to be a funeral home. There's something in here I just can't quite figure out what it is. We don't know what's in here. We don't know what to expect, but we're gonna find what we're looking for tonight. I know we are.
These things here do the exact same thing. They just don't have the temperature readouts and stuff like that. So if you want to put these up, you're welcome to do it. Not going to run any audio down here. It's just going to drive me crazy.
There's a little bit going on with this.
Yeah, that's the main air conditioning unit. That doesn't surprise me one bit. All right,
These are the coolers?
humidity's running about 60%. Dew point 56.8. Barometric pressure runs 1010.8 millibars and falling. I know there's a storm front supposed to come through and kind of cool things down a little bit, so that doesn't shock me. But all of these fluorescent light fixtures that are on, you'll get a reading off of them.
The white wire running when you buy it, and it lit up red as well. So,
That doesn't surprise me.
That has to be what it is.
Probably. Well, back here. We have water lines. We have duct water lines here. We've got heat here. We've got copper
It's just popping with like a cell phone.
That's funny. It was going crazy down there in that one room.
What's going on there?
Well, apparently they like country music.
Where's Jeff? I couldn't hear a read wind.
Did you get any readings back there?
No.
But see, will go off. That's just a cell phone.
And it's not doing it on the equipment at all?
No,
Not even, have you tried this phone too?
I think so.
We tried a
We tried a phone.
Weird.
Yeah.
Somebody. It's the only word I've gotten.
Oh, wow.
Somebody.
I mean, you assume.
Probably find something. Over here.
9:35, May 29th. EVP session, May 29th, 2022. We're at Food Among Flowers on the top floor where the embalming room and casket selection room were. I've got Brian and what was your name again? James with me up here. I'm going to place the recorder on the floor right in front of me. Did you retire from here?
Big. Buried. Maybe that was buried.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
What is it?
It's picked up something, but it was like bang.
It picked it up, and as soon as it picked it up, it went away.
If you're up here with us right now, we're here to kind of give you an opportunity to speak and let us know you're here. My name's Brian. I have James, and I have Austin back here. And we're here solely for you. We are here to let you have an opportunity to communicate with us. We have a couple different ways that you can do so. James has a piece of equipment that if you stand in front of him and move around, it should be able to theoretically anyway see you. We also have a audio device that if you speak into it, it should allow us to hear what you have to say. And then finally over here, Austin is running a recording session where he is recording anything that you might have to say that we can play back at a later time. James is over here talking to something he thought he saw over there on the SLS. Did you? Are you here with us? All right, do you have anything to say? Why don't you let us know you're here?
Funeral.
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 That just said funeral.
No.
No shit. It just said funeral. It just said funeral.
Was your funeral here?
You have anything to say? I heard like a movement.
Like a little walking noise.
I picked up something again. It was walking that way. Like it entered right there, went that way.
Go over there and stand in that doorway and see if you see it. If you got anything to say, you're welcome to say it to us. We're here to listen to you. Just for the record, we do have street urchins and people out there talking on the street, kind of moving around, making all kinds of noise. Just be aware when we do our audio recordings, you can hear some stuff from the outside.
Yeah, Brian, there's something behind you.
Where at?
Like, really right behind your chair.
Right here?
Yeah,
This is me getting up.
take it slow. It ain't
4.7.
What the hell was that?
That's right up on the... Yeah.
Well, sweet.
What's like it's giving me a back massage, Brian.
Well, I wish he'd do better.
Your funeral here? You have anything to say?
Whoa, hang on. Listen in the background.
Going into CAMC.
No.
Your funeral here?
Did you hear that in the background?
You have anything to say?
God. I heard his voice.
What do you think? You have anything? Your funeral here?
Yeah.
You have anything to say?
Oh man.
That was pretty clear.
It went.
Huh.
Hi guys, this is April. We're here with Charleston Ghost Tour Company, as well as SRI, Theresa's Haunted History of the Tri-State, and Mountaineer Paranormal at Food Among the Flowers for our very first paranormal investigation. We have just got things set up and we're getting ready to go. I am downstairs in the basement of Food Among the Flowers right now, and I'm getting ready to give you guys a shot of what's going on in the action around here.
Thing shouldn't be given off camera. That's still going on. Now we've got our stuff over here, but thank you. Did y'all see that? Yeah. If you keep beeping, then we won't know drag. That's funny. Alright, well, thank you. So I introduced myself to you a little bit earlier. And it seems to be answering some direct questions. So you guys have any questions you want to try to ask? Can you light up red if you are a male? Can you light up to red if you're female? The orange. Yeah. Are you a child? Are you non-binary? Are you non-human?
So I think our friend has gotten a little bored with us, so maybe we'll find them again here in a minute. But did want you guys to check out these awesome old body storage cabinets that they have down here. And I do want you guys to check out these cool doors. And this is a little key that actually locks the door. And there's two of them. And they're pretty cool.
Look, you can open it from the inside.
Yeah. Apparently, there was reason to lock dead people in these buildings, or in these little cabinets. And apparently there was a reason also for them to be able to get out from the inside. Checking out these little storage cabinets.
I don't think I moved enough to make that ball go off.
No. A little odd. A little odd. I'll come over here out of the way so I'm not blocking the other camera.
This is going to be pretty small. That's the thing.
You have to get like really.
I mean, it would have to be like cycling.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. I mean, I can't not rule that out, but
Once you get that far in, it
Yeah,
kind
once
of
you get that
loses
far,
that
yeah.
power field.
And I'm sorry, my camera is not the best on my phone, guys. Come take some tours in Charleston so I can buy a new one.
it's not like the red.
See, even the spirits like that one.
No, it said money earlier, so.
Oh, it did say
that's
money.
all about money.
Oh, you're all about the Benjamins. Is that what it is? Do you like money?
Is that that? It sounded like broken glass.
So if you're here, can you cross the rods for yes? When we ask you a question, you want to cross the rods? Spread them apart for no.
What'd she say? Are you the only spirit here? So remember, push them really hard apart for no and together for yes. Okay.
Are you the little girl that they kept in that box all those years?
Her name's Sarah.
Sarah?
Sarah. Do we have any Sarahs watching?
Yes, this is the little girl.
Ain't bad or he's bad? He's here. He's here. He's dead.
Well, this is where people would normally bring their dead.
Harris is home. Mom. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's a little.
Oh my God. Goosebumps in this
Oh my.
Aunt. Dad.
Did your family kill you?
Girls. Aunt, mom, dad, girls. Girls.
Did your family make you die?
Hello?
We're still here, are you?
Baby. Please help.
Do you have somewhere that hurts?
Molly. Envy.
It feels like something.
Yeah, it looks. Look how far it's going. Oh my gosh.
That is giving so many chills.
Bear. Rabbit. Bear.
Oh my
Bear.
gosh.
There's so much going on.
Hold off. Please. Turn around. Now.
Okay.
Gosh.
One at a time. Can you tell us your request?
Do it. Now.
Is there something behind Casey?
There. It's
Show me. Where is it?
It's on fire.
Casey, I think it wants you.
No. No, thank you.
Air.
It keeps saying air.
Air. Fire.
You want us to go upstairs?
Are you asking where to go?
Yeah.
It's an elevator.
Elevator.
No. No.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering, there's the elevator.
If somebody goes with me, I'll go.
And we're gonna watch and see where Casey's been drawn here.
Send her. Alright, is it okay if I go with her? Yeah, I think so.
Where to now? We going to the elevator? Cross for yes if you want us on the elevator. To the top floor? One at the top.
Alright, guys.
Let's go.
Empty elevator.
Yeah. Where are we going? You want to go to the elevator?
The girls are risking their life here.
Alright, y'all, get on here
Wait,
quick.
where y'all going?
You guys be ready to call the fire department just in case.
Top floor.
Okay, here on there.
On its way.
On its way.
On its way. Who's on its way? Or what is on its way? Easy listening with Food Among the Flowers. Let's do it. You have anything that you want to tell us before we maybe move on to a different spot? If you're in here with us and James is seeing you, come in here and talk to us.
What is it? They popped up 2 figures, now they're gone. There's one like that, right here.
Check and make sure he's not hitting a reflection.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Come back here, I gotta show you something.
All right, I'm coming.
I can't believe that I'm
Gross.
But I think I know. And this is making me want to just.
Do you want us to tell the guys something?
I've got that up here.
Yeah.
I know if you wanted to get.
Point to where you want me to go.
Want to keep it here.
Oh my god! Oh, I almost beat myself. Well, thanks for scaring us, but point to where you want me to go. That wasn't cool. That way. Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Alright, point. Where am I going? Point.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. It's been doing that since we came up here.
It
Hold
wants
on.
me to go to the kitchen.
So here's our other
Well,
Misfits.
it's pretty interesting
Say hi.
because he's been using this SLS camera and he keeps seeing like things that look like figures popping up on it, and they keep going in there.
We have been using these,
Uh-huh.
and it told me to come up here. I
It
said,
said
point
send her.
Send her. Point to where you want me to go. It sent me to the elevator and up here.
Huh.
You want to see something wild that we just found? That was a funeral home original?
Yeah.
Come here.
It
Right
said
here.
it wanted to show us something, I think.
Maybe. What the hell is that? What was that noise? Felt like somebody moving in there.
That's been walking.
Is anybody up here?
Electric button.
I don't want to move it yet because I don't want to. What the fuck?
Back here.
That big room.
Sorry, something just thumped.
Can you do that again for us, please?
The vibe in here is changing.
We know you're in another room.
That was recording, so that should have got those bangs and those noises. We got people moving out there now, but that wasn't them a minute ago. Or at least I think that was the girls.
Like bring someone on camera. I've got 2 people.
Are you up here with us? What's setting that cat ball off?
Okay, that's not me this time.
Can you roll that cat ball toward us?
Now somebody's coming up now, but it went off before they came up.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you by any chance like kick a cat ball or anything? Because that cat ball that's out in that hallway went off just before you guys came up.
Uh-huh.
And there was nobody
We've
back
been
there.
having some noises back here.
We'd like to purchase your most expensive casket.
It just lights up and gets darker by that left-hand door right there.
I just want to know.
There goes the
There
cat
is a
ball
ball.
again. It's not picking up on here.
I think it's barely picking up on
Yeah,
that.
okay, I can see it kind of barely linking.
Can you toss it down them steps for us, please?
James, you know damn well if it tosses that ball down here, you're going to shit your pants. You're going to jump off this balcony.
It's gonna be, that's what I'm gonna say. There's nowhere to go except on that
But I'll
balcony.
toss it back.
You get out on that.
Very well.
Oh God, that was eerie.
All right, toss it down the steps for me then.
Very well, or something.
That even sounded like somebody that working.
That was very
Yeah,
clear.
Me moving.
There's no reason that ball should be going off because it's just sitting and
It's
stationary.
sitting right there. Right in the middle of the floor.
Well, I
You go
kind of
right
kicked
there.
it, but I didn't. Yeah, it's not anywhere where.
It ain't on that wood, right?
I don't know.
What was that?
Yeah.
That was the sound
Of keys.
That was or a spoon or a fork on that china.
Back in where the prep room
That's
is.
exactly what that sound was.
I heard metal.
There,
That's all I heard.
wait a
was
minute.
metal.
What the hell?
There is footsteps coming down that hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? It's coming from back there. That's not out here.
No, there's no outside.
Man, in this room over here, there was a loud thump. I know, I don't know what to say that off. I mean,
Can you roll it down the
Everybody
steps,
moves.
stuff?
I'm trying to like see if it's the floor and that's moving, but it's too far away.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
It was 80 degrees in here when we did our sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hot.
It's still warm in here. I'm sure it's a little bit.
Jeez, that's
Where's my eardrums, man? What is your name?
So whatever we're hearing is legit. Yeah, it's me.
Ryan's here.
If that's you over in the other room shuffling around, can you do that again? There's a lot of this kitchen equipment in there. Can you make a loud noise with like a pot and pan or something?
If you want to break something in there, I'll pay Jerry back. You want to throw a plate?
Hello? Sir, madam, we are here from the inspection service. We need to inspect your facility. We've been waiting here for a long time. Can you please come in here and help us? I need some assistance, please. Can you tell me on the date on this bottle? You like that little blinky ball? Can you do that again? Mr. Bartlett, are you there? Sir, did you hear the story about this building? How do you feel about the fact that the people that were running your business were not taking proper care of customers?
Yeah, you and your brother have been in the funeral business for many years.
Can you believe that somebody misplaced a body? Right now we got all this noise outside, but we didn't have that.
Hurry up. I heard hurry up, but then I thought maybe it said Korea, but I think it's hurry up.
Hurry up what? So we're in the basement here at Food Among the Flowers.
He
doing
hit
this method. Who hit you?
48 minutes.
48 minutes.
It's good for you.
That's weird because I have 48 minutes left on my SD card. That is weird.
Free.
Who's a freak? Can you say a name of one of these people sitting here?
Of course.
Who?
Leave him.
Leave who?
Leave now.
Why do you want us to leave?
I'm standing. Bucked up. Cowboys. He's dead.
Who's dead?
24.
24 who? 24
Husband.
what? Did you kill your husband?
They died.
How did they die?
Accountant.
This is going quick. Accountant. Was that your job?
What is your
Forget.
name? What is your name?
I miss you. Interesting. Safety.
Who are we speaking to right now?
I didn't do it.
What didn't you do?
Holding it for you.
Holding what for you?
You're a dead bitch.
I heard that.
I heard that too.
What was that?
You.
That sounds like the door alarm.
Some girl. Help me. Help me.
Can you come back in?
Are you upstairs right now?
Is he gone? I was over.
That was the damn door alarm, man.
You guys locked it, right?
Coming in. Slide.
Yeah.
$11. I pulled it in.
What is your name?
It's complicated. 2 dudes. 1 dude.
Talking about Brian and Austin?
He's young. He's a problem. Close the door. Hey. Unseen. Better be good.
It went off.
College age. Bernard. Osgood.
Pretty golden.
Party.
You want a party?
James loves to party.
I like to just throw him right in front of it.
He hit you in the mouth.
Why would you do that?
Cheap shot.
You are a cheap shot.
It feels like it's a bunch of guys like arguing with each other and like messing around. That's what it seems like.
I can do it.
Are you a rich
I
snob?
can do it. Try again. Lunatic.
Who's the lunatic?
No way you did that.
What did I do?
Are you in your 20s?
So who's in here with us tonight? What? Oh, he could have been.
Like if it said it, it would be like angry.
So homegirl, I can't. I obviously can't hear.
Homegirl.
I can stretch angry out into several more syllables of it.
Come on, speak up. Or let's see here. It was Jerry and them would talk about all kinds of noises and a lot of sounds in this location, other than the street urchins walking around. You think that was funny or what?
That's the same voice twice.
Right back and
want us to
back.
play some music for you?
Into the
Replace.
earlier with Casey and I were in the room, we were laughing at something that said kind of funny in here.
Dead.
Heaven. Sounds like it said heaven put.
Something like that.
Jerry said that you.
Death again. Same voice.
Jerry said that you liked jazz music. Would you like us to put some jazz on for you?
James.
I didn't know such thing.
Come on, speak up. What do you want us to do? If you want to tell us to leave and go somewhere else, you are welcome to do so, but you got to let me know somehow. Come on, speak up.
Oh, head. I mean, I'm sure that somebody's walking by.
Where? Where was it at?
On that right hand side. The way it looks when you walk past it, it looked like whatever I saw was on the inside.
There's nobody outside.
Height as you, and it was in that exact same area as you walk past it.
I looked and I didn't see anybody on the other side of the street. Didn't see anybody out there. Looked around the corner, couldn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody.
It looked like a dude with kind of like sandy, blondish, brownish, kind of bowl cutty type hair.
He's like, yeah.
Is that you?
Can you tell us a name? Wes? Can you name somebody at the table?
What's my name?
What? What was that? What was that? What was that? That was right here!
Can you say that again?
What sound like it said Morticia? Morticia.
Nobody here is named Morticia.
Mortician.
It could be, yeah.
Or maybe Patricia.
Yeah.
I just saw something back there now.
What did you see?
Just something moved from left to right. Front corner.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, did it look like it was on the inside or outside?
I couldn't tell. It was just something moved very quick. Right there, same size and shape. About 2 steps back, and you are right where it was at.
Right there.
No.
That's where I saw
If
it.
it was somebody out front, the angle would be screwed up.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly where I saw that.
'Cause I saw it between.
Thanks. Didn't make that nose or anything.
Hello?
Can they walk outside and stand there and see if you can see me? Is that what?
Yeah, we can try.
That is a jump
That
down.
would debunk somebody being outside.
That's probably 4.5 feet down. So if the angle is right,
Walk out here real quick.
there's no way.
We'll walk on the sidewalk
Yeah.
and on the
Go for it.
the ramp and see if you can see us.
So there's nobody out front right now. I see where they're at, and that I just saw them move.
So I can't not see them from where.
I just saw Theresa. Teresa's walking right now. I can see her moving around.
You got a knife!
What the hell?
Did it just say light?
Something like that, like something like
He
that.
said, let there be light. Or let there something light, maybe.
Horse.
He said horse.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Backward. Backward.
Where was that word?
Sounds like it's a gauntlet.
Maybe. What was this place used for?
Dash, can we?
Whoa. The guy.
Want me to die? Well, that was pretty drastic. Or did you die here? Or die nearby? After you died, were you brought here?
Down.
Down, maybe?
Absolute. You gotta speak slower. I can't understand that.
Oh, God. It's not one of the wiser things that I've ever done in my life. If there's anyone down here, you better show me a good time or I'm gonna be pissed.
Is he lagging?
Oh, dude. Make that thing go off in that cooler. Make it go off some more. Make it go all the way to red. There you go. I'm gonna set this in here too. If you touch that, this happens. Okay, touch it for me. I'm all down here by myself. So, right there, that green light is a K2 meter, and it's going off right now, and it's in the middle of the damn cooler, and there's no electricity that is in that cooler, and it is going haywire right now.
Okay, I'll tell him to touch the
Can you touch that can you touch that red light that's right beside the lights that you're making flash? Because it'll light up a bunch of collars. Can you do that for me? Make it go all the way over. There you go. Go ahead and hit it. Go ahead and touch the antenna. There you go. You see it flickering?
Come on, make that REM pod light all the way up. Make that little red light go all the way over. Dude, there's something in this mother. What the fuck?
That's weird.
No, I'm literally hearing something move right next to me.
And the light just went dim.
But the buzzing's going off.
Uh-huh.
That means that's a temperature fluctuation.
What was that?
Can you touch this meter in my hand? Got a 0.9 milligauss. I'm unsure on if it's going to be related to me having my phone in my hand as well. Can you touch the REM pod? Can you make that noise again? Come on, you can do it. It'll make me happy. We're here to tell your story. So give me something to go on. Come on, you can do it. Make it go to yellow. We got another temperature fluctuation. Temperature right now is 69.4 and steadily climbing. 69.7 holding. Just to notate on the video camera, I do believe that I'm getting an EMS spike from my phone because it is stating that I'm at an 18.8 milligauss.
Is there a way you can put your phone somewhere and prop it up?
Not really. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back upstairs, okay? When I get upstairs, I want you to make that REM pod go off. Okay? Touch that little red light. I'm gonna leave the recorder down here too. You can talk into that. I got a really weird feeling right now.
What happened?
It was really weird down there, man.